Today, I decided that it was the perfect time to take all of my Animal Crossing villagers on a vacation to Mexico. We've already found out Animal Crossing that COVID-19 does not in fact exist, so my Animal Crossing villagers are looking pretty good right now. Let's go to Mexico and have some fun. The hard part was, who is going to join me? I only have 3 tickets, so I devised a master plan. I bought 10 beautiful prom-looking dresses that are perfect for Mexico clubs and partying, and I was going to give it to all of my villagers, and whoever wore it the best and acted the most confident in them would be going with me to Mexico, and I'd be giving them that ticket. So I started off, I bought all the dresses in all the different colors, and started handing them to all my villagers left, right, and center. Rosie looked amazing in hers. Hers was blue and kind of had a monotone look on her and looked amazing. Monochromatic, looks beautiful on her, but she kind of seems a little too sweet. She doesn't seem like she'd be partying it up like Pom Pom. You know that girl? That girl can party it up. She can throw it down on the dance floor faster than you can say bok bok. Get it? She's a duck. But yeah, she looks great. You know she's going to Mexico and she's gonna love it. Next up we have Rolls, who had no interest in wearing the dress, but he did give me a very nice compliment. Him and his flannel, he was really complimentary. He was like, "Wow, you're really glowing." I'm like, I was pretty nervous walking outside today in my tight pink dress as a boy, and he built me up with confidence. He raised me up. He's a good friend, that Rolled. Sadly, he's not coming to Mexico. Marina looks amazing in her red dress. I have never seen her little, like, the suction cups underneath her arms. They look like rad tattoos. That girl goes harder than I thought she did. And then, okay, we have Maggie. Let's be honest, Maggie looks too perfect in her fitted, jean jacket, trucker jacket attire. She looks like she's ready to mow down the lawn at Walmart, and, we should leave her at that. Sherry looks absolutely fantastic in her yellow dress. I did not expect it. Sherry hasn't really turned out the look. She usually kind of dresses like a 80-year-old man in geriatric care. But no, Sherry looked amazing in this dress. She really turned it out. I'm really proud of her. It was obvious which 3 villagers should come with me. I invited Pom Pom, Sherry, and Marina. They look like they're ready to go to town and have some fun times in Mexico. So I did what I do best. I pushed all of the villagers. A lot of them got mad, but I was like, tone it down a little bit, girls. I mean, I just bought you a super expensive dress and got you tickets to Mexico for a free vacation. And don't even forget, I got dinner reservations at a really nice restaurant, and I got us a hotel room for 3 nights. So there's no complaining needed here. But they still got mad, and then they started having these crazy conversations. Marina and Pom Pom were talking about how Marina's having these crazy dreams where she's drinking chocolate out of faucets. I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe you need to stay at home a little bit. And then I turn away for 1 minute and I tested them for COVID-19. Before we go, I thought it was really important to test them, and they tested positive. Positive for a good time. Okay, girls, let's go party. So I got the tickets ready. I got us all ready. And before we left on the plane to go to Mexico, Pom Pom tells Sherry that she is fighting with one of her friends, and she looks like she's ready to square up. She's ready to get a left punch, right punch, black and blue in the eyes. Pom Pom goes hard as a duck. I mean, she's got that bok, 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 1, 2, 3 kick. She keeps talking about how she has a problem with someone. Hopefully it's not Marina, or actually I guess I hope so, because this trip's about to get so hot, hotter than the Fahrenheit at Mexico right now. Let's get going. So we went all the way to Mexico on the plane, and there we were. Gorgeous like ever. I decided before we go to the hotel, let's go to the beach for a little bit, girls. They all look great in their dresses. We were like, hitting on the flowers. We're like talking to cactuses, trying to get a good time out of them. And we had a really good first night. And then we went to the hotel room. And let's just say that hotel room was a lot nicer than I think all of us expected. I mean, I only paid like $50 a night for it. We got 2 fancy beds. We got a perfect street view. We can look at the whole entire city from our bed. Me and Marina took it out. We were sleeping like rangers. We were sleeping like grizzly bears. We were sleeping so good. Look at Marina. Z, 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 Z. That's all I can hear from that chick. And then we saw Pom Pom and Sherry. They had so much space between them. They were laying on their backs. They were like the 2 bros in the pool stretched far apart because they're not gay, you know, that Vine. That was them too, but the girl version. They were very cozy. And then it started to get a little bit brighter. They're like, let's go out, let's go have some fun tonight. Sherry and Marina, the two kind of more, stuck up girls of the group, were the first to wake up. And I was trying to roll out of my bed. They were singing some sing songs. They were singing like some church songs in the morning to get us up, like the roosters. I was like, isn't Pom Pom the one that's supposed to wake us up like a duck, like a chicken, like a rooster? Bonk, bonk. Why is the octopus and the monkey doing song and dance in the morning? Anyways, they woke us up. We slept in our dresses, slept in our makeup. We got up and we went out to our first destination, and that was a beautiful lunch at the Octavian Inn. So we went to the Octavian restaurant. We all sat on these really fancy looking, really fancy red walls, fancy red ground. It was beautiful in there. The scenery was fantastic. And of course, we got this red octopus making us supreme quality food. I go up to the, we all sit down. I'm like, what do y'all want to eat? And Pom Pom's like, frogs. I'm like, oh my God, girl, we're in Mexico. Flies, girl, step it up. Let's eat some steak or something. This girl wants to eat some frogs and flies. I'm like, can we get her out of here? Oh my gosh, she's embarrassing me. Talk to Sherry, she wants some bananas. I'm like, girl, let's get out of our comfort zone a little bit. It was getting a little awkward. No one wanted to talk after I called them out on their food choices. Marina's like, ink, 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 ink. I'm like, girl, you want to drink some ink? I almost asked him for a colored pencil. I was about to feed her the colored pencil. Oh my God, these people are freaks. So I just told Octavian, the chef, I was like, hey, I don't know what the heck these girls want. Just give us something really nice that, would please anybody. And he brings us 3 apples to the table. I'm like, really, apples? And then all of a sudden, Pom Pom's starting to get sad, getting all homesick. I miss my friend Apple. Apple and Pom Pom are best friends. So this apple on the table really got her some homesickness. I'm like, oh my God, these girls are so high maintenance. Wait till we get to the club. This is about to get terrible. So they eat their apples. They're like, oh my gosh, this is so good. Fine dining. I'm like, whatever. I wanted some steak. These girls are so annoying. We go back to the hotel to get ready for the night ahead of us. We got really great plans tonight. We're going to the club. We're going to the beach. And who's there but Octavian, the chef? I'm like, oh my God. I thought I made a good enough impression on him, but not good enough for him to follow us to our hotel room. This is a little creepy. The girls were starting to freak out a little bit. Stranger danger, stranger danger. I know, Pom Pom, calm down. Let's just call 911 and let's get out of here. Little did I know, 911 is not the same in Mexico. It was like, 911, and I just completely butchered that. And Octavian never left her hotel room. Let's just make that clear. So we go outside, and it's so hot outside. We got our dresses. We're about to tan. Marina is about to turn a nice hot pink color because that's what happens when she tans. And we're just looking great. We got the stereo blasting. We're hanging out in the palm trees. And we turn over our heads a little bit, and we see Rolled, looking confused in the corner. What's this dude doing here? Our penguins can't be in these kind of climates. He's gonna melt. Isn't that part of the problem? We're like exterminating our animals because of the high heat. Why is the penguin sitting in the middle of Mexico? You gotta bet that's not good for his health. His heart's probably blasting out of his chest. He starts having these question marks, and he tells Marina in private, "This isn't what you think it is." And Marina's like, "What? What do you mean?" I'm like, girl, don't bother. He's going crazy. Look at his big eyes. You really think he's healthy in the head? This man's gone insane. He's been on things you don't want to hear about. So we go to the club, and the club is looking great. It has this beautiful pink flooring, pink walls. It's fantastic. The girls are going crazy until they weren't. Pom Pom, of course, is right at home in the club. She's like, wow, wow, party, party. I'm off tonight and my hips don't lie. I'm hot to see. She's going full Shakira mode in the club, and Marina and Sherry are crying in the club. Like, who do you think you are, Camila Cabello, crying in the club like that? No, put your party faces on. I spent about 3/4 of my life savings on this trip, and here Sherry is melting down because she's too scared to dance in front of a cactus. Stop! 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 You knew what was going on this trip. You knew we were going to the club. The music starts blasting even more. They start crying. Who do we see but Rolled in the corner? Rolled is just being a mess this whole entire time, and he tells all of my villagers that this is a setup. I mean, yeah, duh, of course we're not in Mexico, but he goes up to Pom Pom and Marina's like, hello, we aren't actually in Mexico. We're on Harvey's Island. And oh my gosh, my girls were so upset. They were crying. Pom Pom's just still having the time of her life because she thinks she's being filmed for some big movie. But Marina and Sherry are just so upset. They just feel so bamboozled. They're crying. So I thought, you know what? Let's turn a little bit of a reality TV show on this. I mean, obviously we're not in Mexico. We're in a recording booth. And, we might as well interview them and see what's going on. Hello? My name's Marina, and I feel so abused right now. I was told we were going to Mexico, but we're in just some random cabin in the middle of the woods. This is not okay. Then I talked to Sherry. Oh, terrible. Get me out of here. I want to go back to my hometown. So, these girls are so high maintenance. Pom Pom's like, woohoo, party in the studio. Oh, whatever. So, yeah. I didn't take my girls to Mexico. This was a fake Mexico I made in the basement of Harvey's house. Obviously I can't hide anything from you guys. But we had some fun times in the club. We had some fun times in the restaurant. They still had a good time. Whether it was Mexico or somewhere 5 miles down south from Illinois. I don't care. They had some fun time. If you had a fun time with us in Mexico, make sure to subscribe for more crazy things like this. And watch in front of you, I put my villagers in jail. I've made a K-pop group with all of my villagers. I have a playlist of all my super fun Animal Crossing skits. And yeah, next time maybe we'll go to somewhere a little bit more crazy. Maybe we'll actually leave the island and not, fake them out with Mexico. We'll actually go somewhere real. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.